Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to some more Sakura Agent. After a while, we return to the beach house. Masumi is waiting there for us. Welcome back! Where did you go? I looked back at the beach, but neither of you were there. Oh, we just went for a walk together. Oh, I want to go for a walk. Kimiko just stays quiet. Why are eyes red, Kimiko? They are not red. But they are! Really, they aren't. Please don't worry about me. Happy? Well, if you say so. I need to change topic, so she leaves Kimiko alone. Hey, rookie! Yeah? Want me to tell you some stories about my time in the agency? Yes, please! Sumi excitedly plops herself onto a chair. I want to hear everything! What's the coolest thing you've ever done? I've ever done? Well, that's kind of a hard question. He doesn't really do cool things so much as disobedient things. Like that time where I used a roller as a weapon. A roller? What? An incursion species which rolls towards its enemies before detonating. Oh. Best dealt with at a distance, else it causes serious damage. Yeah, I had no choice. I either threw that thing or have it blow up in my face. What shocks me is that you can simply look back on these things with complete indifference. If I were holding on to one of those things, I would be doing my best to forget about the whole experience. I want to use a roller as a weapon too. I really don't think you should. Their detonations would probably injure even you, Masumi. I want to do fun things too, far. Don't worry, Rookie, you'll get your chance soon enough. One of the unfortunate parts of our job is that something completely unexpected will happen. And you'll probably have to do something really stupid in order to get out alive. I can't wait! I'll squish all of them! Some tiny part of me feels sorry for those extra-dimensional invaders. This girl seems to absolutely love stepping on them. It's like how a kid would be with an ant's nest. Okay, I'm sure I haven't done that. But whatever. Except the kid is smashing them with the magnifying glass instead of burning them. That's something I haven't done as well as a kid. Anyway, if she's squashing space squids for, I have no complaints. Sometimes you'll need to approach the situation with a plan other than squashing everything. But that plan worked so well when in my hometown. I don't know if what incursion species you've encountered, but the most straightforward approach isn't always going to be the solution. Kimiko's right on this one. You're going to need to be creative if you want to be able to beat everything. What if you encounter a species which flies or something? I'll jump after it! Let's presume that you aren't able to catch it by jumping. What will you do then? Throw something at it! Okay, well I guess that would work. But have you thought about how to throw things? Pick them up and throw them? I think you missed my point completely. She just looks mystified. Is there a correct way to throw things? Well, yes. I think I know the point you're trying to make, Akira. Have you seen any sports where things are Well, a minor interruption. Anyway, have you seen any sports where things are thrown, Masumi? They used to play baseball in my town before the fields got torn up. Well, as you might observe there's always a certain technique to those sports. Throwing javelins, shot puts, softballs. The principle behind it is understanding the mechanisms of your body. Is that so? And exploiting it for maximum effect. The same thing applies to other things too. If all you do is just swipe your hand at an opponent, it's not going to be particularly effective. In short, what you need is technique, rookie. If you actually combine technique with your enormous strength, you could be a terrifying opponent to deal with. Masumi's eyes light up. I see what you mean! If I might add to that, When I conjure my objects, I also have to consider how to form the object I want. For a gun, I have to memorize how a gun actually works. While I could theoretically do it without it, it's far more effectively to do so. Yeah, I understand you, but it might be a little hard for me to practice. She gets a point there. If she actually threw a punch at full force, it would probably create a shockwave. I don't know the upper limits of her strength. Let's not worry about it for now. The agency has faculties which can help you train, so we'll do it then. No problem! Masumi seems content. I hope my town's doing okay while I'm away. They just said they would set up an outpost there to deal with incursions. You shouldn't worry. The agency looks after its own. Alright! I was worried then when they told me that they wanted to offer me a job. But I could pair up with you too. And you're not so scary. How exactly would she be afraid of anyone? Yeah, who knows? It's kind of nice to be around people who get me too. What do you mean? My strength was no secret in town. But even so, no matter how nice I was to everyone, I think they were scared of me. Oh. That's not exactly unreasonable. I don't like that feeling. What I wanted to do was make everyone smile and keep them safe. But even with all of this strength, it seems like I can't do that. You shouldn't worry about it too much. With your gift, you're helping a lot of people. Yeah, for sure. I know how hard it can be if you're different. You must seem akin to a demigod compared to an average person. I'm going to go to bed early. We need our strength to fight off the incursions. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, it's been a long day. So, see you all in the morning? Sure thing. Understood. Good night then! I wonder when the incursions will arrive. I just hope we'll be ready. We will. Akira! Hey, wake up, Akira! What is it? The alarm's going off. Incursion is happening now. Got it. I immediately grab my pistol. Where's Masumi? She ran ahead. Damn it, rookie. Come on, let's hurry up and catch up to her. Sure enough, Masumi is happily swiping away at space squids emerging from the water. Their flying body parts evaporate into black mist before they even hit the ground. Looking up at the sky, we see a gigantic black spot opening like a grotesque eldritch eye. Shadowy creatures are pouring out of it and falling into the sea. Hey Akira, Kimiko! This is the most fun I've had in ages! The beach is absolutely crawling with these damn things. They are emerging from everywhere. Cover me! Got it. I begin to open fire at them, but something doesn't seem right. These things look different, don't they? Now that you mention it, we should be careful around these things. I see the outlines of a weapon forming in her hands. Are you making what I think you are? A hand cannon is going to cut it with these many numbers? Even with Masumi there, their numbers seem to be infinite. Kimiko finishes materializing her weapon. A grenade launcher! Get down, Masumi! Eh? A loud boom echoes through the air. While white hot shell flies into their ranks and explodes, pulverizing anything caught within the blast radius. Wow! That is so cool! Don't get distracted, Masumi! I begin opening fire, but my bullets don't seem to be hurting the damn things. This is a different species. Normal firearms weren't working. Instead, I begin to notice that they are getting bigger too. One of them seems to be grappling Masumi. This one's tough! She tries to tear its tentacles off, but they are too slippery for her to get a proper grip. What? I can grab it! She tries to wrap her arms around one tentacle, but only for it to slip out completely. All while the other ones are encircling her. Let go! She slams her fist into the ground, creating a shockwave. It's enough to make the space squid let go of her. and their shell lands into the center of its mass, making detonate into a spray of black mist. Are you alright, Masumi? Yeah, I'm fine. She looks also shaken for. More of those things are lumbering towards her. See brine dipping from the unsightly masses. Got another weapon you can spare, Kimiko? Give me a minute. We don't really have minutes. Masumi is still striking back, but I plainly see that her confidence has been shaken. Bring one fist down. She attempts to squash one with the entanglers. The creature actually separates into pieces, so only one of them faces the wrath of her fist. What? I've never seen them do something like that before. The other half leaps on her, trying to entangle her. Its slippery surface makes it hard for her to get a grip and pull it off. Get off! Get off me! It's then that Kimiko throws me another weapon. I open fire, blasting the creature off her. Masumi stumbles backwards, losing her balance. Don't give up. The fight is far from over. Right! She gets back up. It's going to take ages to clean up this breach. I better just grit my teeth and bear with it. After about an hour, the breach closes. All of us are completely exhausted. It's over, I think. I haven't felt this tired in so long. The two of them look completely exhausted. Let's get back to the house. It seems to be over for now. We need to rest and get our strength back. Gladly. Yeah, I really need to. It would have been so much nicer if I could have just spent a quiet day on the beach with two girls. Well, you don't even need to mention it, would be. It's obvious. But I guess we can't always have what we want. The three of us begin to stumble back to the house. But I stop in my tracks. I see some weird anomaly right next to me. Looking into it, I can see a picture looking into something else. Or somewhere else, maybe. Eh? Akira, what's wrong? You two go ahead, I need to inspect something. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Just go ahead without me. I'd rather not make them worry about it for now. This anomaly looks like I can reach into it. It's like an incursion, but I can see what's on the other side. Well, here goes nothing. Putting my head inside, I look around to see what's on the other side. What? Yo! Long time no see! Two girls. Hello. What are two girls doing on the other side of this bridge, I guess it is? Who knows what this is? But they are pretty cute, whoever they are. I'm liking the look of those swimsuits they are wearing. They're well endowed too, in all of the right places. All we do for a moment is stare at each other. Seiji! What on earth is this Seiji? What am I seeing? Who the hell is Seiji? You aren't Seiji? But he looks so much like him. What the hell is that supposed to mean? My name is Akira and I don't know anyone called Seiji. You don't speak anything like him either. You're far too confident. But Seiji is a lot better than he was, right? Yeah, he's been confident enough to sleep with us. He's made a lot of progress. Look, I don't know who the Seiji guy is. I'm just going to cut the case. I'm a guy who deals with unusual things for a living. What is it you can see from your end? It looks like you poke your head out of thin air. Yeah, it looks kind of silly. Look, it's been a long day for me, so please just work with me here. Do I look deserted, or am I perfectly clear to you? This seems to be clear-cut breach into a different time, reality, or place. Perfectly clear. Yeah. You look like Sage, but you definitely aren't full like he is at times. Am I supposed to take that as a compliment or something? Well, he's really awkward and shy and a bit of blockhead. Alright. I don't need your life story now. Thanks for cooperating with me. Okay, Akira. I'm going to pull my head out now. Make sure to stay on your side, okay? There is no way I can assure you that this bridge is going to stay open. Okay. Thanks. Okay, thanks girls. Have a good day now. No problem, not Seiji. Don't call me that. He's definitely not Seiji. Definitely not. See, I told you he's not as dense. I mean, Seiji was the king of density, so... After a few seconds after I pull my head out, the bridge seems to distort a little bit. It expands and contracts a few more times. Those two are still looking at me from the other side. Hey, what are you two looking at? It sent the breach closed completely and a trace of it vanishing into the air. Did I really see all of that? And that Seiji guy, they said that he looked just like me. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Presume that I was looking into some sort of alternate reality or something? Then what does that mean? If that was real, then that's really troubling. I need to talk to Masumi and Kimiko about it when I get back. After that, I need to completely forget about that Seiji guy. There's no way in hell that I'd want to be anything like what they described. Why the hell would those two girls be all over him if he's like that? So of what I just saw makes sense. I need to think things through. The last thing I need to have is an existential crisis right now. Achievement unlocked, extra dimensional encounter. Okay. You're saying that you saw a breach open yet no incursion species emerged from it? Yeah, it was perfectly clear too. This thick black fog you see in normal incursions wasn't there. And there were two girls on the other side? Yeah, they called me Seiji or something. Because you supposedly look exactly like someone they knew. Yeah. In all of my time in the agency, I have never heard of anything like this happening. Are you sure that you weren't just seeing things? In all the years we have worked together, have I ever seen things before, Kimiko? I don't just simply make things like this up for attention either. Right. The incursion has been dealt with now, so we need to head back to the city as soon as possible. I say we stay just for one more day. There might be some more stranglers which escaped from the breach. There are other agents which have been placed on duty around the coastline. If anything emerges from that ocean, they'll be taken out right away. Even so, I'm feeling a bit uneasy right now. Whatever that breach was, it definitely wasn't a normal incursion event. It was like I was looking into some sort of alternate reality. I don't know what you're both thinking, but since I've never seen anything like that before, I'm thinking that there is something far bigger at work here than we previously thought. Well, we do not have any real evidence of what happened apart from your eyewitness account. It's not that I don't believe you, Akira, but trying to convince the board members that you saw something like that is going to be hard with just your testimony. You have a history of lying about the details of events, so... I know. They won't believe me. Must be just sits there quietly listening to the two of us. What if we just pretended we saw it too? That way they would definitely believe the testimony. Keep in mind that they are also going to want hard evidence. Even if all three of us said that we saw it, there is no way to prove it. Then it might as well have not happened. Damn. All we can do for now is keep watch and see if anything else anomalous happens. I'll make sure that these sensors in this house are turned up to pick up on any unusual activity in the area too. So, if we see another breach like the one from before, Akira, we should be able to provide evidence. Great, thanks. That puts me a bit more at ease. If Q testifies to it and has solid evidence, then we can prove that it happened. Masumi actually seems tired to me. Sorry. I'm sure that physically speaking she's just fine. But this is the first time incursion event of this scale that she's dealt with, I think. She's deeply shaken by it. Another thing I want to talk about is that there appears to be new species popping out of those breaches now. And it looked like they were a little smarter than normal too. Yeah, normally they're really easy to squish. But there was what? But these ones were all slippery and tricky. They kept sliding out of their way before I could get them. I saw that you had no trouble getting a solid grip on them, too. Yeah, they were really slimy and my hands just slid off. Some of them were avoiding my shells too. It is worrying there's something more intelligent at work there. Someone or something is commanding these creatures. I hope that headquarters has some answers. They better have. If we're out here risking our lives to get rid of these damn things, then I want to know what it is we're dealing with. Well, we have to head back soon. I can drive you if you want, Akira. Sounds good.
A rather interesting report, Agent Akira. It accounts from chemical and must be verified. We'll supply with more information once we have assessed your claims.
Thanks. I'd like to know as soon as possible.
You will know when we feel you need to know. You may take your leave.
Damn, what a day it's been already. As soon as I got back, the first thing I did was submit my report. I didn't tell them about the breach because I had no evidence, of course. However, they seemed extremely skeptical about my claims about the incursion species changing. It said that I must be ranked to me.
Hey, Akira! How did it go?
It was like trekking through a swamp made of tough either. But they are more or less convinced of our claims now.
Well, we mean that.
Not yet. We have to wait and see if they are actually going to act on our findings.
Damn it!
Yeah. I just struck. Where's Kimiko, by the way?
She was really busy with something else.
She does have to do a ton of paperwork from time to time. I probably won't see her for the rest of the day. It's then that I feel a pink of guilt. Alright, thanks. I think I know where she is.
No problem.
You should find a training from us, me. Remember what we talked about before?
Yeah, I do. I really want to learn how to control my strength better. After what happened before.
Yeah, you did look pretty shaken, rookie.
That's why I need to do better. If I can squish them like usual, then I need to come up with some different ways to beat them. Now Space Squid's going to beat me.
I can't help but smile to myself as she says Space Squid. It seems that the name's taken root in her head over Kimiko's insistent use of Entangler. Good idea, there's plenty of facilities in here which you can use. So go for it.
I'll go find that one now.
She might leave herself. At least say goodbye before you go. Walking down the hallway, I think about what happened on that cliff. She was crying and she didn't even seem to understand why. It's obvious that there's something between us. I mean, how could there not be at this point, right? What I need to do is sit down and talk things out with her. Once we have all of that sorted, then we can work out what's going to happen from here. She says she's scared of change. That's a perfectly reasonable thing to be afraid of, I think. I arrive in front of Kimiko's office. She gets some pretty nice pearls from the agency. I knock on the door. Hey Kimiko! There is no response. Are you in there? Still no response. Are you mad at me or something? Normally I've annoyed her enough by now to get her to come out of the room. Something doesn't feel right to me at all. Listen, I'm coming in, Kimiko. I saw you push open the door, hoping not to rouse her ire. But I hear another noise coming from the room. A noise that I wish I wasn't familiar with. Kimiko! I slammed the door open. To my shock, there's a Space Squid in the room. Kimiko looks at me with dazed eyes. Slime drips onto her blouse, making it translucent enough for me to see everything. The whole scene in front of me is enough to make me take a step back out of the room.
Akira, it ambushed me. It's been holding me prisoner for a while.
The Space Squid's slimy tentacles are sliding all over her body, keeping her firmly in its grasp, grip, whatever. I don't know if it's noticed me yet. I'm slowly reaching for my gun and silently hoping that it isn't immune to bullets. Instead, that one of its tentacles flies at me. By some miracle, I barely managed to dodge it. Damn, so fast! It flings more tendrils, it must almost filling the whole room. Its rubbery appenders slam against the walls of Kimiko's office, narrowing, avoiding me each time. I beat fire back, shooting at the appendages. This is going to do me any good, however. I need to aim for the center mass. The damn thing appears to be nesting in the corner of the room. But with all of those damn tendrils in the way, I have to keep dodging. One of them managed to snare me by the leg. Damn! I fall to my back as it pulls me towards it. So much for my luck holding out this time. The damn thing pulls me towards it.
Akira!
Kimiko struggles in its grave, but there's not a lot she can do right now. She needs to concentrate to conjure something up, but she can't do that with this thing flailing all over her. Don't worry about me, Kimiko! I work something out. I shoot the tendril pulling me towards the Space Squid. It's enough to get the damn thing let go of me. I can't keep wasting ammo on the tendrils, but I go for the core. Running to the corner of the room, the tendrils immediately follow me. I just have to shoot it once in the right place. If I just blind fire, it will retract those tentacles and I won't be able to see its core. Here it goes! I squeeze my fingers on the trigger. Everything seems to be going in slow motion. It reacts to a sudden noise, but it can't move faster than a bullet. It begins to shiver right away, fading away into black mist. What happened, Kimiko?
The tentacle was hiding in my office.
How did it get there?
There must have been some small-scale incursion event inside the headquarters. I can't say for sure. But either way, I have a feeling that we aren't going to be safe here.
Damn it!
And no one noticed anything?
No alarms went off. Only thing indicated that it will be there. This is really bad, Akira.
It's then that alarms begin to sound off throughout the whole facility.
Incursions event in local proximity detected. All engines should prepare counter-incursions methods. Non-combat personnel, please proceed to the closest exit or bunker.
Unbelievable. A full-blown incursion event happening right in headquarters. I don't think this has ever happened before. We need to find Masumi and start cleaning up this incursion.
Sounds good to me.
She conjures her hand cannon and looks ahead. Personnel are panicking and practically stampeding through the halls. Something is following them too, something big. As they rush past us, we stand our ground.
What's that surrounding?
I'm not sure what I want to know, but it's heading this way. A black shape bursts into the hall. It looks like some kind of weird cross between a wolf and a gorilla. Gorilla? Two meaty arms dangle by its sides. A pair of glistening beady eyes peers out from underneath a brow of grisly muscle. It sniffs the air as a wolf would.
Kimiko?
If you have something that can deal with that thing, now would really be a good time to start conjuring it.
For something that big, I'm going to need time.
It's then that the creature seems to focus on us. It bares its teeth and lets out a growl. I look down at my measly pistol. The armor is only a few rooms away, but actually getting there is going to be nothing short of miracle with that thing chasing us. Armory,
we won't make it if we try that.
I don't think we'll either. There's a door to my left. No, that wouldn't help, I think. I have a feeling that this thing doesn't care about walls. To hell with it. I shoot the wall thing.
Hey, you stupid abomination!
I'm over here! He doesn't take too kindly to being shot. Letting out the roar, it begins to barrel down the hall. I open the door to my left. In there, Kimiko!
But what about you?
I'll be fine. She gets in the room, letting the creature settle its undivided attention to me. I begin to sprint as hard as I can down the hall. Since my sudden movement, the creature begins to sprint as well. If this were an open field, I'd be done for. However, there's a lot of twists and turns in this place, and I definitely know it better than this thing would. I pulled to the left, hearing it just behind me. Armor is just a few more rooms away, but the door is closed and needs a keycard. I can't stop and get my keycard out right now. Hell, I really should have thought this through a bit more. It sounds like it's caught up to me, too. A pair of wicked claws slashed at me from behind, tearing my clothes. Damn! I like this freaking suit. Another turn. To my relief, I see someone in front of me.
Akira!
No time to talk, rookie! I run past her and the hair thing is nearly on top of her. She doesn't run away, however. I hear a loud bang as she slams her fist into its stomach. It stops dead in tracks, completely winded from their blow. Nice hit, Masumi. It's then that I notice that she is taking what appears to be a boxing stance. It's not a particularly good stance, but she's doing it anyway. The creature seems to recover very quickly and lets out another growl.
What an ugly looking dog! I should squish it!
It charges at her again, bringing down one massive fist. She ends up punching it in its bicep. Even though I don't feel sorry for the ugly thing, I can't help but wince a little bit as I watch her fist slump into its muscle. It does let out a massive howl of pain, but just a tiny whimper as its arm is obliterated by Masumi's merciless strike. Then Masumi's other fist strikes it right in the forehead. Dazed, it stumbles around for a moment before falling over. It begins to fade into black mist and disappears completely. Damn, if Masumi hadn't been there, I don't think I would have made it out of that one alive.
Are you alright, Akira?
Masumi runs back to me. I'm okay, just need to get my breath back. Whatever that thing was, it's a new species.
It was tough, it didn't squish after I hit it once.
Looks like you've already picked up some nasty techniques, though. I can only imagine how much pain that thing was in. I once got punched in the bicep in a fight and I couldn't use my arm for about a day. Never happened to me.
Yeah, I didn't do it very well, but I'm very happy with these new techniques.
That's great, but we can't wait here. The armor is up there.
Right!
The two of us walk up to it. With no ugly wolf thing chasing me, I can get my keycard out.
You lack sufficient proof to unlock the armor during a lockdown event.
Are you serious? They're denying an agent access to the armor in the middle of a goddamn incursion event? I had those details on the board. How am I going to kill those things with just a dinky little pistol.
It's no problem!
Boom! Unceremoniously, Masumi tears the door off, the sound of screeching metal and shattering concrete echoing through the air.
What? Is something wrong?
Someone's going to complain about that rookie. I point at the camera which is aimed on the armory door.
Oh, sorry! I got you in trouble! Hehehe.
Let's not worry about it for now. Armory is open. I wanted a grenade launcher, but I'd better hold back.
Akira, are you alright?
Kimiko arrives too. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Really? You aren't hurt or anything? It looks like that thing nearly tore you apart.
Escape just by the skin of my teeth.
Will you please stop being so reckless?
Sorry, hey, the armor is open now. Let's finish cleaning up this incursion event. For the second time in only a few days, we've dealt with an incursion event far larger than we are all ready for. Right in the middle of headquarters of all damn places. Masumi, however, looks really pleased with herself.
That was so much fun! I love these new techniques!
Kimiko just looks tired.
I can't believe it. An incursion event of this size right in the middle of headquarters. And we saw multiple new species.
Something definitely is right. There is no way that this is a coincidence. Something is controlling these things and sending them after us. There is something out there that is actively trying to destroy us. But why? What has changed?
Let's not speculate too much about it right now. Today has been yet another exhausting day for all of us.
It's been an exhausting day for the entire agency, really. The whole place looks like he's had a wrecking ball tear through it. I bet those idiots on the board are going to put some sort of spin on this, telling everyone that everything is just fine, enough out of the ordinary. I need a drink. Anyone else want one?
I just want to go home for today and have a nice hot bath followed by long undisturbed sleep.
Kyo does look like she's been run-rocked. No problem then, but I'm going to get a drink. And a big meal.
I want a meal too! Alright. I trust that you can look after Akira for me, Masumi. No problem!
Am I really the one who needs to be looked after? The only response gives me a troubled look. Here her eyes focus on my torn suit.
Right.
That's no problem.
Yay, food! See you both later.
As we all walk off, I can't help but let some unsettling thoughts swirl through my head. I managed to get out that one. Things are going to only get more dangerous from here too. Early I'm just a guy with above average luck and a gun against literal space monsters. Am I going to be able to make it next time one of these events occur? I shove those thoughts away and start walking off. And we'll see what's going to happen next in the next episode tomorrow. For now, hope you enjoyed it. See you then, hopefully. Bye bye.